Good morning, Blackhawks. Today is Monday, February 2nd, an A-Day. For BHHS News, I'm Amina Shamut.
And I'm Brooke Sanders, and these are your daily announcements.
Students, this Saturday, February 7th, our winter formal, also known as the Snowball, will be held in the main commons from 7 to 10 p.m., with doors closing at 8 p.m. Tickets are $25 and will be sold on Community Pass through Friday. You can also purchase tickets with cash or check on Thursday and Friday. So bring your friends and be prepared to have a good time.
With that, we will also be having Spirit Week this week. Tomorrow will be Monochrome Day, Wednesday is Mismatch Fashion, Thursday is Paparazzi Day, and lastly, Friday is Blackhawk Spirit. Each day of Spirit Week, students and staff can earn raffle tickets for dressing up and participating. Visit the Student Leadership raffle table in the main commons during your lunch each day of Spirit Week to pick up a raffle ticket.
Listen up, Blackhawks. Hands for Hope is a new organization founded by Naya Popchik and Suhani Salecha. It's collecting new or gently used winter clothing for people and families experiencing homelessness. You can drop off warm items like coats, sweaters, hats, and gloves at the main entrance from now through this Friday, February 6th. This organization aims to make a meaningful difference during the colder months and raise awareness throughout the community. Let's all support Hands for Hope and help bring warmth to those in need.
Get excited! The BHHS Theater Department will be having the musical Something Rotten this Thursday, February 5th at 7. Go get your tickets now at bhhs.lotus.com. Don't miss out on this amazing show.
Now it's time for Blackhawk Battle. Let's see what's going on today.
Good morning, Blackhawks. I'm Brooke Sanders, and welcome to this week's Blackhawk Battle, where staff face off in the ultimate test of focus, speed, and speaking skills. Today's challenge is a tongue twister battle. Our contestants, Mrs. Bogrett and Mr. Fitzgerald, will each have 30 seconds to recite the same tongue twister as many times as they can. But here's a catch. Only perfect, mistake-free recitations count towards their total. Let's meet our brave competitors.
Hi, I'm Brian Fitzgerald. I'm a counselor at this school, and I am going to be competing against one of my old friends, but even though I am an old friend, I'm still going to kick Mrs. Bogrett's butt in this competition.
Hey Blackhawks, I'm Mary Bogrett and I teach theater. And this morning I'm taking on Counselor Brian Fitzgerald, and Fitz is going down!
All right, Blackhawks, here's today's tongue twister. Listen closely. If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? You'll each have 30 seconds. Mrs. Bogrett, you'll go first. Mr. Fitzgerald, you'll be up next. On your mark, get set, battle on.
If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes?
Nice job.
Thank you, Mr. Fitz.
Wow. That's pretty good.
That was really nice of you, Mr. Fitz, to say that.
I'm a counselor.
And Mr. Fitzgerald, it's on you.
Okay. If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he chew? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoe does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he chew? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? And if a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose? If a dog chews shoes, whose shoes does he choose?
And cut. Great job to both of you. Those were some seriously sharp speaking skills. What a battle. After counting only the perfect mistake-free tongue twisters, today's Blackhawk Battle champion is Mrs. Bogrett. Congratulations and thank you to both Mrs. Bogrett and Mr. Fitzgerald for being such great sports. That's it for today's Blackhawk Battle. I'm Brooke Sanders and we'll see you next time. Today in sports, we have boys varsity bowling at Wonderland Lanes against West Bloomfield High School. At home, we have our boys' freshman, JV, and varsity basketball teams playing at home against Kettering High School at 4, 5:30, and 7:30 p.m. We also have a co-ed unified basketball game at 6:45 at home. Make sure you come out and support your Blackhawks.
Tomorrow we have a co-ed varsity bowling meet against Clarkson High School at 3:30, and girls, freshman, JV, and varsity basketball all play at home. They will play at 4, 5:30, and 7 p.m.
Now for this week's birthdays.
Would you like to be featured in the next Blackhawk Battle, Food for Thought, or additional news segment? Well, you're in luck. You can reach out to BHHS announcements at bloomfield.org to let us know.
And if you have a friend or staff member you would like featured, then check your email for the nomination form. For BHS TV News, I'm Brooke Sanders.
And I'm Amina Shmoot. Have an amazing Monday, Blackhawks.
Thanks for watching BHS TV News.